afternoon, everyone, or good morning, whatever it is for you. Today is a snow day. I went to work and I've come home and I've just been in bed ever since, scrolling on my phone. And that's the reality of being annoyed at the world because of the weather. I have limited things I can film, but I could do a bunch of things. I think I might just go through my closet and get rid of some things, maybe. It might make me feel good. I don't really know, to be honest. I was thinking about maybe taking pics in the snow. I want to do something to make myself feel better, so that might just be it. Because pictures in the snow are kind of fun. I guess you'll see me if I think of something. Otherwise, I'll see you when I tell the puns tonight. So I took a shower and I'm doing that thing where I scroll on social media and it's really not good for me right now. So I need to drag my ass out of doing that and going to do something else. I'm feeling, I don't want to get emotional. I hate to admit, I think anyone else would feel how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very lonely. Sometimes it's hard to live away from home because home is where there's a lot of comfort. Family, friends that I've grown up with that are like family. 2 times this week crying on camera. I don't know, it's just hard sometimes. I think there's a very fine line between being alone and feeling lonely, and sometimes I cross that line and it can be quite hard for me to not convince myself that like I'm alone, like actually alone. It's fine. I just don't think social media and like watching other people's like stories and stuff and seeing them around their family and loved ones is gonna be very good for me. I think I'm gonna try and steer away from doing that because I know that that's a trigger. I'm gonna go and try and keep myself busy as best I can. But yes, I'm fine. I find it really hard to talk about my emotions without crying. So unfortunately, that's gonna be something that happens when I'm talking to a camera about vulnerable things. So anyway, I will check in again later. But I guess I just wanted to talk about that because it's kind of how I've been feeling, and I'm not like this snowstorm has hit and it's basically meant that I can't travel this weekend when I was supposed to be traveling and being around loved ones, and now I can't do that. So I'm frustrated, and when I get frustrated I get upset and sad and feel sorry for myself for the first little while, and then I get over it. But yeah, like I said, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. I might just prop the camera up while I try on outfits so you can watch, because I know that's something you're interested in, and it's also something that I love doing. I love trying to pick out new outfits. I just feel like in the last year since going into working full-time, it's just like not been something I'm doing very often. I remember like when I wasn't working full-time, I did it all the time. I don't really go anywhere anymore, so that's another reason why. So anyway, I'm gonna get up now and go find an outfit. I want you to see everything. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I am going to make my infamous, if you know me,
half of you don't know me, so I don't know why I keep saying that, but I am going to make my veggie tacos. I pretty much just made this from scratch in terms of like my ideas of like seasoning and everything. Anyway, half created this recipe when I was in college and it's just stuck. And now, if you ever come to my house, usually it's like the thing I offer to make. Now, it's a vegetarian option, which is great, but also like most people are like, need some meat. So we start off, I'm going to start off by cutting up some sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. And by that I mean watch me fight with sweet potatoes. I also need a bowl for this. I usually do this. I think I usually go like, I really want one of those like choppers, so I don't have to ever do this, you know? People cringe probably the way I do it, but whatever. I should have some music up in the back. Why am I like just doing this in silence? Okay. So now I add chickpeas, because depending on the size of the sweet potato, this like can be enough, but also can be a bad ratio. That makes sense? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go drain these. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm definitely gonna need more of the sweet potato. For my own safety, I really need one of those chopping things because clearly I use sweet potatoes so much. One day I'm gonna cut my fingers off. I always joke to my boyfriend that I'm in a fight with a sweet potato because that's what it seems like. And for those who are wondering, like, where's your boyfriend? Why do you always talk about your boyfriend? And please never hear. Well, we do long distance, and so it means it's hard for us to see each other. But also, I am very private in my relationship. Like, I don't really post much of him or about us in general and our relationship, and that's just like who I am. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Sure, everyone can understand. Okay. So, if you can see, but it's just a mix of chickpeas and sweet potato right now. But I'm gonna add some olive oil. It's very good. I actually have a lid to this, which would probably be quite useful. And then I do salt, and this has kelp in it, which is really good for you. And then tahini. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to coat everything, but you put a healthy amount of this on, really. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Ugh. So, a little bit more seasoned now. You see that? And the cool thing is, I have 2 parts to my air fryer, so I can do half in one side and the other half this side. And the good thing is they're going to finish at the same time. So turn it on, and then I pick side 1, air fry 390. Sometimes I do 400, so I'm going to start on 390 and then move it up, and that's good for that side. And then I do side 2, air fry 390, start, and I'll go for 20 minutes. So it doesn't usually take that long. I could have set the time, I guess. But I'll do, I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll probably do like 6 minutes, and then I'll take a look, move them around, and probably bump the temperature up. So yeah, minutes left. Okay, so I can put all the seasonings away. That's cool. I should have put cumin on them as well, really. Usually I do that. It's terrible. I have such a tiny kitchen, so I'm trying to make do with what I have. Since it's just me, I'm gonna just portion myself to have 2, and then like if I want another one, I'll just go and grab another leaf. But usually when it's for more than one person, I will like set up like stations. You just go along, and it's like tacos. So I mean that's what they are. But since it's just me, I don't need to do all that. So you need to open my cheese. Cilantro, I'm just gonna probably pick it off and add it. There you go. That's how you keep cilantro for a little longer. The rest of this I'll keep in the bag, but I'm just honestly gonna pick it out in a second. Usually I buy chips to crunch up, like triple on top, but since it's just me, like I don't buy a whole bag of chips because I'm by myself. I have dinner together. Are these pre-washed? I don't trust when they say pre-washed anyway, so usually I just take off like one by one. So this is what the filling will go in. And I try to pick like ones that are like taco-ish, which apparently none of these really are. The ones that I don't use for tacos, I just break off and put in my wraps. So even if they don't look the part, they still make their way into being used. Yeah, I really got some terrible. I always find like the organic ones suck for doing tacos. Wash these and then put them on a plate. Cloth to let them soak for a bit. I think the temperature's gonna have to go up. I will pick you guys back up once it's ready and I'm assembling, and then you can see how I assemble. Okay, so we're back. They are done. I would like them a little crispier, but I am gonna be recooking them in the air fryer when I eat them again. So I think this is good for now. Like the main thing you want to look for is like obviously the potato being soft. It's pretty hot. I don't know why I just did that. And I'm about to do it again. But you want like the chickpeas to be hard and crispy, and then the potatoes to be soft. I can't show you, but you get the idea. So usually I have sour cream as well. And I didn't grab that. My best friend who's vegetarian, one of my best friends who's vegetarian, Carolina, she loves these. Better with better shells. I don't know why I still have the tissue underneath, but I need cheese onto the hot stuff so it kind of melts like that. Sour cream is always so good on this. I'm gonna just top with some. And then I basically just take cilantro straight off the plant. I also love cilantro, so for me it's like there's never too much. However, I know that there's like that like thing where cilantro tastes like soap to some people, and I feel so bad for those people, whoever you are. Minus the tissue underneath, they are very good, and I love them. I'm trying to get a good angle here for you guys to see. So yummy. They are very messy, so pre-warn you guys when you eat these. If you make these, don't do it on a first date. This is what it's like to eat them. You just hold them like a taco. and eat the micro taco. But it's good.
Oh my god.
I forgot the avocado. Okay, so usually you cube up avocado as well. But apparently I just like spaced on that. For whatever reason. Oh, well, maybe it was for this reason. My avocado's gone bad anyways, so. Usually you do avocado cubed, like I just said, and sour cream. So clearly this is a terrible way of me showing you a recipe. I clearly suck at cooking videos.
Hello. I'm back. It's 10 o'clock. Day 17, right? Okay. Why are frogs so happy? They eat whatever bugs them. Why did the newlyweds buy stale baguettes? They wanted to grow mold together. Why are leopards bad at hide and seek? They are always spotted. Pretty good. Sorry, that was probably really loud. My brother, who is in sound production, cringes so heavily when I use this thing. He said he thinks it's the mic that you clip onto you and talk into in that sense. And it was very nice of him and very polite. However, I'm very aware and I just use this as a joke. But I am happy to announce he will be helping me compress my audio so that you don't have to keep turning it up and down. Obviously, I'm new to this whole thing, but yeah. The quality of my videos can only get better, you know? You gotta start somewhere. Say, I'm looking at getting a camera. I don't know if I'm gonna make that investment, but I'm really, really thinking about it. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might do a morning routine for you guys. TTYL!